Okay, welcome to this lesson on intervals, the distance between two notes. We're going to be talking about intervals seconds to fifths, and you should be able to recognize these on both the grand staff and on the keyboard. So starting with our smallest interval of two different notes, we're going to look at seconds. Notice that I'm moving from one note, one line on the staff to the very next space. Right? I can also move from one space to the very next line. Notice that in this case right here, this interval is moving up from C to D. This interval here also moving up. But my seconds can also move down. Notice down here in my bass clef, I have intervals that are going from one note to the next note below. So a second on the staff is going from a line to a space. Oh, little smiley face, sorry about that, guys. We have two different kinds of intervals that are played at the same time, and they create harmony. We call those harmonic. All right, or notes that are moving from one note to the next note, not playing at the same time. All right, and those we are going to call melodic. All right, they're creating melody. That's going to be melodic. All right, so I have a melodic interval or a harmonic interval. All right, seconds look different. All right, going from a line note to a space note. On the keyboard, all right, I'm moving from one note to the next note. I can also think about it as moving two half steps, all right, or a whole step. So right here, I move from D, all right, up to D up to E, all right, so moving two letter names from D to E, all right, that's going to be a second. So with this one right here, right, F sharp to G sharp, or B to C sharp. All right, again, the idea that I'm moving two half steps away from the next one is a second. All right, thirds. Notice now they don't look different anymore. Now we're looking the same. So we're going from a line note to a line note, or a space note to a space note. So which one of these would be melodic? If you said this one, you were right. Remember, melodic is going from one note to the next note, all right? Harmonic being notes that are played at the same time. So this one would be harmonic. All right, notice that I have skipped a space note right there in the middle. So I'm going from one line to the very next line, or a space note to the very next space. And they can go down, all right, or they can go up, or they can be played at the same time. All right, on the keyboard, looking at a third, I am moving three letter names away, all right, and in this case, notice that my thirds, from D to F sharp, from B flat to D. All right, a major third is going to be four half steps. So from B, I'm moving one half step, two half steps, three half steps, four half steps. All right, and it has to be three letter names away from B. So I'm going from B to C to D. All right, so but from B flat to D is a major third, four half steps. Same thing over here. I've gone one half step, two, three, four half steps away. I've skipped E entirely. All right, going from D to F sharp is going to be a major third. Okay, now we've arrived at fourths. Going from line to space, so now we look different again, all right? But this time I have skipped a space note and a line note, all right? Line, space, line, space. Again, we can go up or down. All right, harmonic, they're played at the same time, right? Melodic, played not at the same time. I would play E and then A, all right, not at the same time. On the keyboard, fourths are going to be a little bit bigger than a third. Now I'm five half steps away. D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half steps. Four letter names away. fifths. All right, even bigger, but now we're back to looking the same. Line to line or space to space. Okay, which one is melodic? Those two. And harmonic? Those two. All right, fifth, skipping a line or a space on the staff. We're going to be a full 7 half steps away for fifths, going from D to A. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, or G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice in order to have this 5 letter names away, both of these have to be flats. Or if I had named this one G sharp instead of A flat, then it would have been some kind of a fourth, not a fifth. So that 5 letter names away is really important. Okay, quiz. You can pause the video here. I want you to take a second and identify each of these intervals. Okay, and these should have been your answers. All right, is treble clef or bass clef melodic? Which one is melodic? If you said bass clef, you were right. All right, remember melodic being not played at the same time. That makes treble clef, harmonic played at the same time. Okay? All right, same kind of quiz thing, but this time on the keyboard. Name that interval. Pause the video here. All right, and let's check those answers. How'd you do? Now, you're probably going to find this more comfortable on the keyboard or on the staff based on whether you're a reader or you play by ear. All right, so be sure to go over this parts of the video here that you need to review one or more of these intervals. All right, and we will be working on these further in class. All right,